Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Commander Boylan, aka the Boylan Maker, aka the Boylan Rizzler. But we coming at you with some exciting news on some new game modes we unlocked without even realizing it. So I was doing my daily energy throughout the day, and all of a sudden I level up to 55. Well, I misread this, I guess. I thought it unlocked at 65, but we unlocked this beautiful thing in the campaign missions. You'll see we have a new type of energy there called ISO energy. Now, ISO energy is another way that we can be getting XP. So we're going to level up even fast now. And on top of that, this is used as another way to improve your characters. And when you use this, it doesn't use your gold or your gear, but it's its own, I guess, form of gear. Another item you have to farm, get so many for each one. Now, we talked about how ISOs in the past, we're going to have so many of them once we get there. I didn't expect to get here this soon, but still, we should have a decent amount. And I just want to spend the energy we have. Always farm the big nodes when you're farming it. Every 3. That's ideal. And then we unlocked a new section of campaign nodes. I'm not going to make you guys sit through this. I'll do this off camera. I'm going to auto this one 3 times just so I'm not sitting at 150 energy and it keeps recharging. Now, this is going to give us Laid Deathstrike as a farmable. And I did go through and spend the time, and I'm going to show you guys this. So you can, this is kind of a way to organize your characters. So if we go to our roster, we have our favorited, which most of these we can't get right now. Now what I can do though, is I can go by star rank, which will organize them by how many stars we have on the characters. Now I can go to this top one and go to versus battle favorite. If I click that, it's only going to show the characters we have marked as versus. And what I did is I went through all the characters, and I marked every single character that we can farm shards for as versus. Now to do that, all you have to do is click this little button. Doesn't matter if you have it unlocked or not. So now, by organizing them by star rank and versus, what we do is we start at the bottom of the list, and we just farm shards working our way up throughout the day. As characters get more stars, they'll move up on the list automatically. Then we'll be farming different ones. So it's like a never-ending having something to farm, to where it's also going to improve because there are later things where, and we talked about this before, to unlock this character, you're going to need this team all at 5 stars. So might as well start farming these as soon as you can. I wish I organized them as I played and did this earlier, because it's going to make things in the long run a lot easier. And it'll get more characters unlocked. Now let's talk about ISO, which I'm going to go right back to my roster for. We're going to go to all. And then you can also organize instead by ISO 8 class progression, which will automatically organize them by what level ISO you have them. Now in this case, he has one because once you unlock him, it does a little tutorial thing where it makes you equip one onto him. Otherwise, trust me, he would have never got one. Now, here's the cool thing though. Now that we're level 55, how there was those challenges that we needed to do, we should be able to do another challenge now. I accidentally clicked on milestones, but we will claim these quick. And then we're going to have a whole bunch of orbs to open. Now we are getting a lot of blue ISOs, and those won't help us yet. That I know you have to be 75 for, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's not something I'm getting wrong, I 100% know. Spend this energy quick. Didn't mean to click that one. And I apologize, it's going really slow. I don't really have a way of fixing it right now. There's some internet issues going on where I live, but I needed to make sure I get this done. So hopefully it won't be going like this again. And if it says 2, that's fine, because that's those 2 events, which I'm going to look at later. Okay, 6. And this is kind of how you know what you need to work on. So, and they should have a red dot like that if there's someone I can like farm the next stage for. This is something we might end up working on some teams immediately for. We're probably going to spend more gold than we're going to earn, but I want to say this event rolls around every like 2 months or something. And it's a good way to get a bunch of free gold. So it's a team that's mercenaries are worth spending on because of that. I'm hoping it'll use the new Mercs for Money team because that's a more relevant team. Yeah, we'll do all this off camera. Okay, let's just go. We're gonna go over the ISO things and we're gonna open some orbs. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys challenges. That's why I went to click on it, then misclicked and got sidetracked. Challenges. We have a challenge we can do right here. Requires level 3 ISO 8 skill characters. So we need 5 skill characters we'll take to ISO 8 level 3. If we can get them there. Now first, we definitely don't have enough ISO. And we'll go over that, how that works real quick. We'll choose our 5 real quick. Actually, let's just pull up skill. We'll try and use ones that are already favorited because we're going to ISO them later anyways. Alright, so these are going to be 3 of them. And then the spiders are here, so we'll work on those too. Because they're overall a great team. Now, just give me a moment. Clicking on, we'll start with Black Knight because we use them in Arena. You'll see these are lit up or not. That's how many I currently have to equip. And if you equip, you'll see the cost of each section. So I think that means that I have 60. Yeah, so I spent 1 to equip that first one. The second stage costs 3. See, it's nice and... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's right above that. So this one, I think, costs 1. 3, you'll see right here, 3 of 3. So I have 3 that I need. Next one costs 9. Next one after that costs 27. Last one I want to say is 81. Actually, we'll show you that right now because we'll just take them all the way. Oh, I should have clicked slower. And 581. Yeah, right here I guess is the where it tells you, but it's 81. We hit equip. Then we go on to the next one. Okay, so that's... We have these. These are worth 81 ISOs. Okay. Where we have 40 of these. And the next thing is... Oh, it just automatically... That's cool. I wonder if that's something like... Can I go over to this... And it'll just full shoot it. Okay. I wonder if it automatically uses what's needed to build up to it, but that's a cool feature I've never noticed, actually. Now, if we click on this, it brings up the different modifiers. They explain as well. Are we good? Sorry, PC froze for a moment there. I think Strike Force crashed. Yep, give me 1 sec. We're going to try and see if we can fix this crashing issue real quick. Alright, now we'll relaunch Strike Force. This should solve the issue. Hopefully. I went through and I close some of the stuff we had open. Do that. Make sure we close the other instance so it's not running too. But it'll give you ideas. Healers, that way they heal more. Raider does more critical damage. Each one has their own boost. And you can kind of plan out to kind of mix them throughout your team to make sure you're getting an even balance of them. Some teams like the Spider Society, I want to say they're all the same because their whole thing is speed and damage. As well as the fact that they have a great dodge rate. So every team has their own little quirks. And once it loads up, there we go. We're back. Okay. We do have some mail to collect here quick. We will just... Okay, nothing special for us. They don't like us that much. We have an achievement to claim. Gives us some more character shards, some more silver promos. And let's go back to our characters. We were working on Black Knight. So now we have him full. We come back to here. And you can decide what you want. Now what I always go with is this is going to base it off of the most recommended one. So players that have taken Black Knight above gear to year 12, 90% of players have equipped Frontier. Most of the time what it is the people who get them first, the people who are willing to buy them at the highest alliances and stuff, you know, they are the ones who do a lot of studying of this stuff, so they know what they're doing. Then what they do is they will equip the ISOs. By the time then more people unlock them, the really active ones that play a lot, they might choose. And then by the time like I'm unlocking them, so many people have chosen already, and then people have just hit that auto that you know it's accurate. I'd say 99% of the time, it's rare that that's not going to be accurate. But then we spend these tickets that we get, these not only from doing the campaign missions, but you also get them in orbs. And use those to upgrade this. And there we go. And that gave him a free boost to all his stats, which is going to be game changing. Now, seeing as we did that, we'll also do this. Take him up as high as we can real quick. Ooh, okay. We're definitely going to work on this and this. Yeah, and the delay's not as bad now. Now we are going to equip all the gear we can on him, because he's such a great character. There you go, look at that. We're going to do the same thing with him, but we'll come back around to that only because he's not one of the ones we need right now. Now, here's the real thing. I wonder if it'll let us do it with only 3 skill characters. Are you skill? Yeah, so we'll take him up next. I can't believe I've never noticed the fact that you can just skip to the end before. That's amazing. Because I've always just click, 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 click. And then we're going to do the same thing for him. Equip the suggested one. And upgrade them all the way. Now I need one more skill, and I'm going to see if it'll let me go in with only 3 skill. Nope, you're global. Let's just turn the skill tag back on. Skill. Okay, we got another spider right here that we can take, yeah. I was like, I think the spiders are. Take him up all the way. Now these, in the beginning, if you're not in an alliance like mine where I was getting a bunch of these for free throughout stuff, now you also get them through milestones, so you might still get a bunch of them, but it's very easy to run out of. These are one of the things that, the blue ones are the next level. There's also purple ones out now. The blue ones even I'm grindy on right now. at max level with every character unlocked. The purple ones are kind of like pay to win right now. You get them, just very slowly. Then we will quickly take these. And I don't think I upgraded him. No, I didn't. We'll see if it lets us do that mission with only 3. I don't think it will, but it's worth a try. Ooh, and we're out of the purples. Okay. It's okay. We have to hit the shop and stuff still anyways. We're going to get some free stuff again. And we have a milestone to claim. Now, spending ISO energy is one of the milestones. Now, I don't know if it's only the blue ISO energy. Like this. Milestone fragments gives us shards. Gear orbs, gear. Some free cores. But what we're going to do here is we are now going to go see if we can do that challenge. No, okay, so we're going to have to take up 2 more to at least level 3. And take you. And we'll take you. I wonder if I can click on it without dragging. Yeah, I can. And then we're going to do the same thing. Yeah, you'll see how there's a thing at the bottom that says 75. That's how you unlock to start doing the blue ISOs. So based off what it looks like it automatically uses what it needs from before. And then, same thing, we're just going to equip what it says. Yeah, so you'll notice these symbols are similar. They're pretty much all the spiders going to be Raider and Striker. I think he also comes in with this as a Striker. We equipped? No, we didn't equip the gear. Now, I don't know, because this is something you unlock at 55, and we just hit that, if this is going to be something we can just walk through, or if it's made so that way we can't just walk through it once we unlock it. If we need to, we'll take the 5th spider up, and that should make a difference if we need him. But we'll give it a shot. Now, another thing is the ISO energy. We're going to go core and use it. The green ISO, if I'm correct and we have a bunch of the greens already, we're literally only coring it for the XP. Yeah, so they're a little overpowered compared to them to where we can walk through it. So that is awesome for us. Now, is the next one going to be something we already have unlocked, or are we going to have to wait? And there's going to be more characters than this that we have to ISO as well, as we pull up different events. Like, there's events that involve using characters at certain levels. There's challenges. There's some things to unlock characters that not only count on the stars, but on top of that, you have to have the characters at a certain ISO level. But yeah, we walk through this, no problem. It used to make the noises when they were in their battles, but it doesn't really do that anymore. I don't know why. Yeah, look at that gear. We start getting the gold gear, and that is awesome. That's the next step after this. I think we don't start putting that in characters till level 12. I think that's 12 through 15. And then at 16 it turns into teal. So we'll probably be able to do this one, and then it probably won't let us do this one yet until we're like level... No, that's still got purple in it. We'll probably be able to do that one. Even, oh, do they all have purple for a while? Oh yeah, it looks like all of them are purple. So we'll just go through, play it. Because why not take the free stuff? And there we go. We're just going to slap it on auto. It's a great unlock for Silverado right there. We are starting to get this alliance filled up too. We had some people join today, so that's exciting. Almost done with this one. We'll see if we can do the next one as well. Now, the ISO is just like the gear, how we can hit the find button and then farm the nodes. Same thing with the ISO. And then also those tickets that we use to equip it, it has its own shop that say we farmed it already and we're like 3 short. If it's in the shop, we can buy it as well using those tickets. So it's easier to farm than gear, I will say. But with the fact that it takes 81 for that last step, some of them can become rough in that stage. So we'll go for the next one as well. Go here. Yeah, it's going to take a little longer, but definitely I think we're going to be able to full auto it. Yeah, they're not able to really do damage to me with the amount of shields my team gets. And then also with the comp team that I have, with the heals, the defense up. They're also getting speed boosts and everything on each other. My attacks aren't one-shotting them or anything anymore, but the amount of attacks I'm getting compared to them is a huge difference. Plus, they're not really able to do any actual damage because when they hit me, those little blue bars above my green bar is the shield. So they have to get through that shield health before they even damage my characters, and they're not really able to do that. Now, these guys are pretty beefy-ish, comparably. But still, I mean, you'll see it's taking quite a few attacks to get him down. He's also one of the higher health-wise characters on their team. He's one of the ones that can taunt and everything. He's made to be able to take hits. But, again, we should be able to just grind through it. No problem. Especially with the speed boost they give each other. Now, some of them are getting heal down, which reduces the heal rate and stuff. But they still have the defense up and everything, which just stops them from taking damage. They don't need to heal if they don't have damage to heal. Yeah. Realistically, I should be attacking Ebony Maw. Just because it avoids him healing him and then making this just go on longer. Yeah, like I should have been on Ebony Maw from the start there to avoid him healing them. And he taunted, that's why I can't hit Ebony Maw right now, but hopefully we'll just kill him here soon. There we go. Finish off Maw. Now they might get one of my characters here actually. In which case I'll swap out for the full Spider-Man team. If it doesn't just unlock. Like if this is the highest one I can do, then I'll swap out. If I can do the next step, I'll still swap out. But I'll just go to the next one. Why worry about 3-starring the one before if I can beat the next one? Black Knight is a pretty beefy character though, so he should be able to take a few more hits. So there's a chance, but there's 7 of them. And Ghost Rider's a pretty hard hitter. These two have pretty good healing. Oh, this is actually, I might lose this. I'm in a little bit of shock. Thought I'd be able to just walk through it. There we go. We're getting them down slowly. And they did kill one. So we're actually just going to quit at that point. Just because I'd rather not sit through this as another character than maybe lose. So, we'll come back around to that once we work on the spider characters. But we're going to open our orbs and spend the last of our energy. So let's go to our campaigns. Let's go to the ISO energy. And I'm going to make sure all these big nodes are farmed first. And just like that, we can get more of this energy to spend. And then, yep, second strike. So this is going towards that. It's going towards another thing called zombie. Second strike, and we'll get to pop up here again. Zombie invasion we're getting points towards as well. So that's awesome. And then we're just going to kind of just pick some random ones. Okay, so this is going to be it for what we can use on this for now. That'll give us a bunch of XP there too. Which puts us closer. We're not there yet, but closer. That. And then we'll spend the campaign energy afterwards because we're going to try and just walk through that node, those nodes. But we're definitely going to take the last spider up. Where is he? Noir. We're going to try not to go crazy with the gear out of me yet. I mean, actually I might as well. They're using so many different things and they're so helpful. Yep, and then we can just take him fully up. Yeah, there used to be a way where you could, yeah, this is like supposedly how many I have or something. There used to be a way to see how many of these you had, but I'm not seeing that. But click. What's it gonna give him? Raider. There we go. Then we'll equip what gear we can on you as well. Apparently we're going to need this team as strong as we can for that difficulty. And is there anything left on the other spiders that we can do? You're set. I can do stuff with you. Now we have some orbs to open. And we've got a lot of them. So we're going to start from the left and just work our way over. We're buying these every day because it's free character shards, so why wouldn't we? Now I think that we accidentally bought some of these. Yeah, so we have 400, so we're definitely going to be buying this as well. Just until we can open one, just so otherwise it's a waste. And we're just going to kind of take them all. I mean, we have nothing else to spend these on, really. So we might as well be getting those whenever we can. We're going to open up what orbs we can in here. See if we get any great pulls. We're getting some energy that we're going to spend afterwards for the joining and quitting the raids. And Zombie Hunter. I'm not upset about that, but there's so much stuff better that I could have pulled towards the new characters. And oh, this is going to give us some characters right here. So these orbs, what's really cool about them is you're guaranteed 50 shards, and you have a chance of getting 100 shards for a character. We're about to open 4 of them. So we got 50 for him, 50 for him, 50 for her, and we got 100 pull. So we did get one of the really good pulls. So there's nothing to complain about there. That was a great pull. Out of 4, I got 100. That's pretty good RNG for me. After this, we should have a lot of characters to add a star to. I mean, I might be over-exaggerating there, but a few at least. Look at that. Some shards. And then now we have another orb. Some training mats. Now we got some blitz. We'll open what we can for blitz orbs. Then we've got our raid section. In Crimson Gear, we're a long way away. Really, we could just be skipping these, but I don't like having orbs sitting there. Bugs me seeing that red circle. I mean, it doesn't matter if we open them now or later. Either way, we're not going to be able to use the gear till later. Awesome. Some more teal gear that we can't use yet. We're almost to you gold gear, orange gear, some people call it. Orange gear, I guess, is actually the name, not gold. I apologize. And then we've got a bunch of these to open. Yeah, look at all those. Really, no unlocked character from that. Okay. Now, we've already got Void Knight now. So now we're going to kind of just be focusing on some other things. We might actually, because a lot of these characters we can get from orbs and stuff. So for now, we might actually just build these up and see what we get for a while before we start spending them. And I think that is the strat that we're going to go with. Now these, we don't have enough to buy any characters right now. So, nothing really that we can do here. We do have some red star stuff to spend. So, you know how I operate here. I'm just going to buy everything at this point until I get higher. I didn't mean to click through to upgrade them now. Then out of these, he's one I wouldn't mind. We won't spend the rest of those for now. Once you get to the point where it's like 10, it's like, oh, okay, let me only spend these on characters that are worth it, because the other ones I'll just pull from orbs when I don't want them. And then that's it for that. Now we have this new ISO store. Yeah, and look at all these orbs we have to start with. Now we're going to have more orbs once we unlock the blue section. But this is going to give us a bunch of the ISO stuff. 284 orbs to open. And we have plenty to upgrade characters for a while. And we're going to get even more right here. And there we go. Now, we definitely couldn't take like our whole roster, but we could take probably a decent chunk of it if we wanted to. Spend gold, sweet. And now we've got some milestone stuff to claim. And let's give us some more red stars on characters. Like this milestone of fragments, blue ISO. Tier 2 ISO 8 credits. We can't even use those yet until we're 75. We'll just see, it's telling us we got a challenge to do. But let's go through. And we're just going to level these guys up, go do the challenge now. Look at that Panda Pool at 5 stars already. We insane. Just going to do a scan through. The Death Strike goes up. And because I just took the Spider team up, I might try them on my arena for a couple attacks and see if they do better than some of the teams I'm facing. Just because until we get... The biggest thing about these teams comps that I'm trying to go with is it's based off their skill levels too. So the skill levels play a huge role in it. So the fact that I'm not able to take them that high up in skills yet kind of destroys the purpose of them. Because they're not getting the speed boost off each other and stuff because they don't have those skills to give each other. So, it's something I could have thought about earlier better. But, it is what it is. We're at. And we just got to work on what we can. Oh, I could put another star in him. Awesome. I think he's part of the, Cable team, which is one of the top teams. But we don't have either of the other two. It's a team of 3. So they're great to put in with, like, the Eternals as the other two, because that's a team of 2. So you can kind of, like, mix those teams together. And let's go up to the top. I think the other spiders are down here, yeah. And these ones are the more valuable ones, so I'm going to always equip abilities on these ones first, the ones that I have up here. And one thing I want to do quickly, claim, then supplies, we have more orbs to open, but we'll do that another time. I'm always buying these every store rotation because of the fact that I can't farm them yet, so they're a huge must buy for me. Oh, we already did all our arena battles for the day. So, that is where we're going to end it. I will show you guys quickly before we leave. I'll finish it off with this battle. And there's a certain way to put them in. Now, sometimes looking at the characters, I can go, okay, yeah, this makes sense to put them this way. If I go to squads, though, I should just be able to pull them up. And then I can click this. And Spider Society has been saved to my raid squads. Now if I go here, I can go here, I can go, and I can move them around if I want, but select, and this is automatically set to the proper rotation to have the characters in, to where it's like, they're set certain ways for certain ones to take hits and certain ones not to. But we'll go ahead and ready up, and I'm going to let you guys watch this and close out, but hope y'all have a wonderful one. Hope if you're playing along, that you are keeping up. Let me know if you need more detail. Let me know if you like the shorter videos like this. Let me know if you like the longer. And please, let me know if you'd rather it be like once a week thing, if you're enjoying the once a day. Just keep me updated on your thoughts and opinions. There's something I definitely want to take into account to make the most out of this. But, peace.